Hello Beauty News family, welcome to Beauty News. This is the 19th of July edition.
Yep.
We're going to talk about new release beauty products and updates of things we've talked about in the past, but we've got updates.
We've got a few updates.
We do.
But before we get on to updates, we don't have a sponsor, but on Monday we did put up a video sort of doing a channel update and also talking about how we'll be doing sort of recaps at the start of every month about the previous month's news. So we just thought that that's like a sort of palatable way for people that don't want to sit down and watch an hour of news to get their sort of snippets. So we do encourage people to comment what you find interesting this episode. It could be interesting good, interesting bad. Yep. You don't have to be like, oh my God, I have to comment on what I want. But whatever you find interesting, let us know in the comments down below. And there are a few people on that video that interpreted the update as we're not going to do weekly beauty news.
No,
It's not true. People were concerned that we were going to cut down the episodes because of those recaps.
No, it was 4th of July weekend.
Yeah, it was just a short week.
Yeah.
The week before. But no, it's just a way to recap what we've spoken about throughout the month.
So the top 10 things that people are interested in, or you know, maybe the top 8 and 2 things that were an absolute shit show or something like that. It's just a little recap of like the best of the best or maybe even the worst of the worst.
Yeah, the most interesting of the most interesting.
Yes, for the previous month.
Yeah.
We also mentioned in that video that we wouldn't be putting so much pressure on ourselves for Monday content, and we might take something that we would usually publish on a Monday and put it in a Wednesday video instead, because the makeup breakup is getting to a point where it's really hard for us to find products that are interesting enough to actually feature.
Yeah.
So that's all that's happening.
True. All right, the first update is Dose of Colours. Last week we saw them hinting at base products, and now we see that there is a foundation coming. This is the Meet Your Hue liquid foundation. It has a natural matte medium to full finish, and it's going to be launching in 42 shades. When you're watching this, it's already out, and they're going to be $36 each. Along with that, they're also going to be releasing the Seamless Beauty Sponge. So this launches at the same time, so it's already out. It's a paraben-free, latex-free, dye-free, sulfate-free, phthalate-free sponge for $15 US. So they're out.
You would hope that it's paraben and sulfate-free.
I know. It's a sponge. It's not asbestos.
Tell me what's not in it.
Yeah.
Fuck. Little update on the E.L.F Jelly Pop collection. So we've seen a close-up of the lip glosses.
Yeah.
The Juicy Gloss.
Yeah, because they're out. When we originally
out.
talked about this, they weren't out, so we only saw the sort of packaging images.
Yes, and we've also seen the inside of the face and eye glosses in the shades Icicle Pop and Creasicle Pop.
That's gonna crease.
That's cringy.
Yeah. But there's one like a iridescent white and one like a champagne.
Yes. And then we have like a mini pack that includes the Dew Primer, a face and eye gloss, and a juicy gloss.
Yeah, so that's a little mini pack that's out as well. So, we're starting, they're all out. So we've seen what they are, but when we originally talked about them, we just had the packaging images.
Yes.
All right, probably the biggest news of the week is Haus Labs, or Haus Laboratories. Used to be Haus Beauty.
Yes.
But it's Lady Gaga's brand. Now, it was funny, when we filmed this last week, I was like, there's images floating around that people think it's marketing images. And then within, I think, 12 hours, we were inundated with information.
Yeah.
So now we have all the information.
We do. So it looks like they're launching eye and lip products.
Yeah.
But only in packs. So you can get a trio pack that consists of a liquid to powder sparkly eyeshadow, a lip liner, and a lip gloss. All of the packs are curated. You cannot buy a single thing separately. Then they have duo packs of lip glosses and duo packs of lip liners. And don't you worry, duo packs of the liquid to powder eye thingies as well. They're called the Glam Attack Liquid Shimmers.
So pretty much there's 6 of each item, and you just have to buy it in the pack that suits you. Whether you want one of each item curated, whether you want 2 lip glosses, whether you want 2 lip liners, or 2 eye liquid to powder products is up to you. But they are available for pre-sale now, and they're going to be shipping on the 17th of September. Now, this is an interesting release, and I think from the feedback that I've seen, there's a lot of Lady Gaga fans that are like, anything she's going to do, I'm going to buy. And then there's a lot of Lady Gaga fans saying, okay, I thought anything she released I was going to buy, but this is underwhelming.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of other people going, I don't care for Lady Gaga, but this is not great.
No.
And I think what I see this as being is very similar to when Kylie brought out Kylie Cosmetics, and she pretty much slapped a hefty price tag on Colourpop and curated lip kits. I feel like this is a Lady Gaga version. The packaging is black and slightly more edgy, but it's the same concept. And I understand why people are underwhelmed. It's not new, it's not exciting, and it looks like it's probably on par with the price point of, or quality of, something like Colourpop, with a higher label on it. This is the Kylie Cosmetics of the Lady Gaga world.
Yeah, this is Kylie Cosmetics of 2019.
Correct. It's not Fenty that actually did change the game and, you know, stood for something and changed a lot up. This is doing a Kim K, Kylie Jenner, slapping the name on something that's fairly cheap, just to sell products.
Yeah. I also, look, I'm a massive Lady Gaga fan, and I would say that prior to this release, I was one of the people who was in the family of don't care what it is, we'll buy anyway. And then when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's crap, and I really don't want it. I actually have zero interest in this completely.
Yeah, that's fair.
I quite like the idea of the eye products, but the fact that you can't just buy one, you can't buy the colour that you like, you're stuck buying a duo or a trio with lip products, I'm like, I don't want that shit.
I also find the colours pretty uninspired. There's like grey, nude, champagne gold and green.
Yeah.
Like it's actually not exciting. I thought Lady Gaga, because she's quite bold with her like not necessarily her makeup, sort of her makeup, but more her fashion. I was expecting something like something like future looking, something not futuristic, but like trendy, like this is going in a completely different direction that we never thought of.
And this is not trendy.
It's lip glosses.
This is Kylie Jenner with a sparkly lip thing, sparkly eye thing.
Which Kylie Jenner has that.
Exactly.
It's Kylie Jenner with black packaging that looks a little bit edgier. But what is also sort of like a kick in the teeth a little bit is the way that she's selling it. So it was announced that it was up for pre-order from the, was it 15th of July?
Yeah.
And that was because that's Amazon Prime Day, and this is being stocked exclusively through Amazon. Now, that is an interesting concept. Some people go, oh, that's great because it's widely accessible to the rest of the world. Most, like Amazon can ship worldwide.
Yeah.
Not all Amazon stores do. But I think the problem with that, there's sort of twofold reasons. One, you can't actually go into like Sephora and play with it and see what it's like, unlike Fenty. And so it's not really pushing boundaries it's not very, so it's accessible, but also not accessible.
Yeah.
But also there's starting to be a big backlash with Amazon these days because there's more and more stories coming out that because
they're bad employers.
They're really bad employers. So with their, Prime shipping and I think it's like Amazon Now where they ship within 2 hours. Like it's, and I see
there's someone who is scrambling to fucking fill those orders within 2 hours.
Yeah, so pretty much, and like, okay, we're in Australia, we don't have access to that. Whenever I order something, if it's coming in 2 days, fucking that's sweet.
Yeah.
If it's coming within a week,
awesome.
Awesome. If it's 2 weeks, all right, that's a bit annoying. If it's a month,
but it is what it is.
Yeah. So we're not sort of, we don't have the culture of, I want my chips delivered now. Wendy, now. And if you want something now, you go to the shops and you fucking buy it.
Yeah.
Or you call up a store and say, can you put that on hold? I'm coming on my lunch break. I want this. That's how we get our stuff instantly. We work for it.
Yeah.
So the fact that someone is having to hustle to deliver something pretty basic or whatever it is to people within 2 hours, to me is like saying, slave, lie down so I don't have to get my feet wet. I don't want to step on that puddle, so I'm going to step on you instead. And that's pretty much what's happening to these workers in these in these warehouses. They're getting run off their feet. They're getting injuries. They're having to pee in bottles because they can't take breaks. And it's because some person that is quite entitled is being like, I want my Lady Gaga now.
Yep.
So I think because there's a bit of a backlash to Amazon, people are saying, oh, Lady Gaga is supposed to be so forward thinking and helping make the world a better place, and she's pairing with Amazon that's not doing that. It doesn't really make sense. So a lot of people are finding this launch really, really jarring, and I agree. I think this is not worth the product is not good enough for people to
overlook.
Yes, absolutely.
I agree. I think being on Amazon cheapens the brand in my eyes. Also, I not look down, but I don't look at Amazon as they don't have a glowing reputation to me. Yeah. I don't ever search Amazon first for my purchases.
I only do that for
always
books.
A last resort.
I was going to say, I only do that for books because I started with books, but then I still look at other things like Book Depository first, and then I'll go to Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon is always a last resort to me because I try, based on what I know of the company and what I've heard, I try not to support them with my dollars if I can avoid it. I feel like this whole pre-release thing 2 months before launch, I'm like, do you need to raise funds? Is that what's going on here?
Someone commented on Instagram going, I expected better. She's not an indie brand.
Yeah,
she's worth $300 million. She can create a makeup brand in a legitimate way.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. Going back to the Amazon thing, and I don't know if it's just a different perspective because we're not US based.
Yeah.
In the rest of the world, Amazon's not as big as it is in the US.
That's correct.
So for us, it's not a natural thing to be like, oh, just check Amazon.
No.
I see, and I was curious to see if you're the same. I see Amazon as being one step up from eBay.
Yes, so do I.
It's like you get cheap shit, but it might be less fake than eBay.
Yeah.
That's how I view Amazon. Maybe.
Yeah.
So I don't like Amazon. It's not something I actively purchase from. So we're not in that culture. So for us, this seems really weird. And I feel like her pairing with them is strange, but it also shows that she's just in it for the money because I'm sure they really sweetened
Amazon would have paid her an absolute fucking bomb to be exclusive through them. An absolute, she probably made 300 million fucking just off this.
Just being like, and she probably just ticked boxes saying, I want that packaging, I want that colour, and Amazon probably took care of the rest.
Yeah.
It's probably an Amazon brand. That's not correct. There's no fact behind that.
But it would not
surprise me if that's how it was constructed.
Yeah, and that would also explain what's happening with the pre-release because they would be garnering interest before they actually invest. So I think personally probably the most disappointing release I've seen this year.
I reckon, one of the biggest flops I've seen.
Yeah.
Because there was so much potential there.
Yeah, so much potential.
I almost feel like Kylie Minogue's makeup range was possibly done a little bit better.
It was better.
Not better, but with more integrity.
Hey, at least it was clearly marked as merchandise and not makeup.
Yeah, true.
Oh, yeah. All right, little update on Milani. So we had the Gilded Ember Eye and Face palette that we spoke about. It turns out there's more. There's 2 other palettes. So there's a violet, which contains violets. Wait, where are we?
It's purples,
blue,
navy,
berry, and then we've got jade, which contains greens, gold, brown,
Yeah.
stuff like that. So these are available now at MilaniCosmetics.com, and they'll be available at Walmart this month. I don't know if they're there right now. We don't have Walmart.
No.
They're retailing for $19.99.
Whoa, 99.
Oh, $19.99 US each, and they also contain 2 highlighter shades per
Yeah, I think these are fun. I think if I had access to these, I would buy them.
I'd probably pick one up.
Yeah, because I think the colour story is pretty nice. Even the Ember one that we saw originally that just has some reds and some berries and golds in it. I think they're nice little travel palettes. The green one I think is going to get a lot of people because green's really trendy. I don't like the balance of the greens though.
Yeah, it looks like there's one.
Yeah, but you got a few greens, but I don't. The look that it's going to construct is not really how I want to wear my greens. But I think the purple one's quite nice. I think that's really pretty. A little while ago, we talked about a new Urban Decay foundation coming, the Stay Naked foundation. Now we've got a lot more information, which is great. So this is actually launching the 19th of July. So if you're in the US, probably in like 12 to 24 hours, it's going to be... that's going to be online at urbandecay.com. At Ulta and in store, it's going to be the 21st of July. Sephora, Macy's, Nordstrom, 29th. And then like internationally, so like Australia, Hong Kong, Indonesia, Korea, Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand. It's going to be the 1st of August, Canada, UK, starting 18th of July as well. So, you know, it's coming in the next month or so. But this is actually a massive range. It's much bigger than we sort of anticipated. So what the range includes is the Stay Naked foundation, which is a liquid foundation. I believe it's going to be replacing their other naked foundation ranges. I believe.
That's good.
I've heard. They're not the best. So it's coming in 50 shades, $39 US each. There's also the Stay Naked Correcting Concealer in 25 shades. It'll be $29 US each. They're also launching 2 shades of the Stay Naked Pro Customizer. So these are also $29 US each. They're in the same sort of tube as the concealer, but they're designed to customize the shade. So there's the pure white and pure red to help customize. I'd love to see more shades of those. An olive tone, a golden tone, a deeper tone. So that would be an area that they could definitely expand on, but it's a great option. The fact that they've got 50 shades, 25 shades of concealer and correctors, so you can, or customizers, so you can sort of customize a shade, makes it a really, really good. And then the last things they're also releasing, there's the Build and Blend Sponge, $18 US. It's a super soft sponge with a silicone center. So it's like the sponge on the outside and a firmer thing on the inside. So you don't get as much absorption of product. And there's also the Vice Lip Chemistry, US $22. We haven't seen the range of this yet, but it is a high gloss lip tint that reacts to your lips' pH to customize the tone, but they're coming in 12 shades.
Wow.
Normally,
I wonder if they all go pink.
That's what I was wondering as well.
Yeah.
Normally these pH activated products always turn pink. So I'm really interested to see how they combat that, because 12 shades sounds interesting.
It does, yeah.
Yeah. So
unless it's like 12 shades, like yellow, green, red, purple,
all
brown,
to pink.
all to pink.
They all change to pink.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that they possibly have less pH activating product in it.
Maybe,
so they don't go so bright pink. Maybe they just tweak it slightly.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure if they've got 12 shades, they're not going to all go pink, because
that would
ridiculous.
be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay, Pac Man with Wet n Wild Beauty. They've launched.
Yes.
Now, you can find this wherever you can find Wet n Wild products. I believe Wet n Wild online and Ulta Beauty. But we see everything, and it's all under $10 except the kits.
Yes.
How about that? That's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm interested. So prior to this, we only saw the box set.
Yeah.
But you can buy everything individually in store and online. A lot of it sold out very quickly from what I heard.
I'm not surprised.
I think they
awesome.
should do a restock. And I'm hoping this comes to Australia because Glam Radar is like the main stockist of Wet n Wild in Australia, and they do get a lot of limited edition collections,
yes.
but not every single one. All right, let's get on to new stuff, and we're going to run through this pretty quickly because we've scheduled a live chat with our VIPs, and we're running late.
We are. We're always late.
We're always late. All right, Be Perfect Cosmetics. Never heard of them.
No.
Anyway, they
actually I have, but
okay, I haven't. They probably have, but I don't remember. They're collaborating with Stacey Marie. MUA, and they're creating the Carnival XL Pro palette. So this has already launched and it's retailing for £42. This is a massive palette.
40 shades and 3 highlighters.
Yeah, 40 shades and 3 highlighters is massive. What I really like about it is if you go down in columns, you see sort of like the colour stories.
The families, yeah.
Yellow, orange, sort of reds, pinks, purples, mauves, greens, blues, browns, sort of neutrals. I really don't mind this. The swatches entice me because of those two, sort of like the green and the aqua down the bottom. I just don't like why they added 3 highlighters in a massive palette. Like this is the only time I excuse face products in an eyeshadow palette is when it's small enough to travel with.
Yeah.
This is not a travel palette.
No.
You don't need highlighters in this.
No.
I think it sort of takes away from the interesting eyeshadows.
Yeah.
But
you also have like four of the eyeshadows on that 5 row near the highlighters are matte. You're going to get highlight in your matte eyeshadow.
Or your matte eyeshadow in your highlight.
Oh, and they're reds and yellows. Look.
Yeah, I think they could have skipped the highlighters. But otherwise, I think this looks interesting. And if you like the brand or like the influencer, go for it.
It's there. BH Cosmetics have added to their travel series. They've got 3 new palettes. We've got Summer in Saint Tropez. This is $16 US. It's a 16 colour eyeshadow palette with a rainbow of island-inspired hues in lush mattes and glimmering shimmers. Then we have Beautiful in Barcelona, $16 US. This is another 16 colour eyeshadow palette, and it contains velvety smooth mattes and glistening shimmers in warm neutrals and deep smoky hues. Then we have Glowing in Greece. Again, this is $16 US, and it is a 6-pan face palette, blush and highlighters.
Yeah. So this is just adding to the range they brought out about 6 months ago. So there we go.
From Chanel, we have a couple of new things. We've got the Ombre Premiere Top Coat. This is a shimmering eyeshadow veil that adds a multi-dimensional effect to eyeshadows. We also have a limited edition translucent gel for the face and chest that highlights your best features with a hint of sparkle. That looks like a
gel with gold glitter.
It does, yes, like a neutral gold. And then we have the One Step Ahead Depollution Essentiel Face Mist that offers a soft, radiant, hydrated look to the skin. From Chantecaille, we see the Autumn 2019 collection. So far we've seen 6 individual eyeshadows that feature endangered animals on each compact.
Are they all brown?
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, luckily I'm liking brown these days.
Yeah. So each animal that is represented on these eyeshadows, a portion of the price that you pay to purchase an item goes towards charities that help to protect those animals. Chantecaille's been doing this for years and years and years, but if you weren't aware of it, now you know. There's also a limited edition shade in their Lip Veil lipstick and possible new shade in their Cheek Jelly, but we're not too sure on that yet.
Yeah, so it's been shown, but hasn't been confirmed.
Yes.
All right, in the last week, Charlotte Tilbury has announced a new foundation range launching soon. So this is the Airbrush Flawless Finish Foundation. It's going to be launching, I believe, in like August, September, depending on where you live. It's launching in 44 shades, which is pretty big for Charlotte Tilbury, and the shade range looks pretty decent. We do have swatches that are in like weird lighting that make it look a little bit same. But when you do actually look at the light versus the deeper shade, you can tell that there is quite a large variety. And when you look at the photos of all the different bottles, you can see the large variety. So this foundation claims to be long wear. It's a poreless, natural matte finish, weightless, full coverage. It's supposed to defend against pollution, hydrate, and contains like anti-aging serums to help reduce fine lines and wrinkles. So it sounds like it's a miracle worker. Hopefully it is. We don't have a price yet. It's probably going to be quite pricey. But it looks like they've put a lot of technology and a lot of effort into this. I also heard that they worked their way backwards. So they took deep shades and they lightened them to get the shade range. Normally brands take light shades and they deepen them to get the deeper shades, and that often makes weirdly toned deeper shades. So that's the way they chose to do it this time around. They're also releasing Magic Vanish color correctors in 4 shades: fair, medium, tan, and deep. So these are little like cream pot products, and they're supposed to be color correctors. Along with that, and I'm not happy about this.
Nah.
I'm not happy about this, Hayley. I'm not happy at all.
Nah, I'm not fucking impressed either.
I'm not impressed. It's only July and we've already seen our first holiday sneak peek.
Get fucked!
That's exactly how I feel.
No, seriously, fuck off. I'm still recovering from last Christmas. You don't understand. Fuck right off.
And just this morning,
don't you say it.
has re-released most of their holiday products from last year as Christmas in fucking July.
You get fucked too.
You cheeky bastards.
We're
just getting over last Christmas.
I'm not having this. Like, it fucking irks me.
But we've seen what is sort of coming from the Charlotte Tilbury holiday line.
And it's boring. Yay!
Yeah, it is boring. I'm going to run through it really quickly. There'll be a video playing on the screen. And so there's going to be the Magic Star highlighter, a face palette, an eyeshadow quad with like sparkly shades. There's a bunch of lashes, including half lashes.
Riveting.
Riveting. The Film Star Bronze and Glow palette in limited edition packaging. And similar to last year, there's going to be a large holiday eyeshadow palette in that sort of... it does look like old Hollywood Art Deco-y packaging, which is cool, but not enough to make me interested in the holiday releases.
Jesus doesn't need another fucking highlighter. And neither do we.
Too bad.
It's boring.
Did I order one the other day?
You did.
Okay. Damn it. I agree with you. We don't need another one.
But the thing
I just bought one 2 days ago.
The problem is, like, they keep coming in. Like, brands think that they're still super popular. But in my opinion, I have 6,000 of them.
Yeah, and
I
I
use them on, like, this little spot on my face.
Yeah.
Like...
And to clarify, I bought one that's very, very pretty and that I'll use very frequently.
Exactly. It's one of my faves. So.
Yeah, so it was a wise choice.
Farm. Listen to what we say, not what we do.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
All right, mystery boxes. Let's talk about both of them straight off the bat real quick. We've got the coloured Raine one. This is a $35 box, US dollars, with a value of $150. It includes one of each eyeshadow item. Eyeshadow palette, traditional lipstick, eyelash, single pan eyeshadow, a lip paint, accessory, and a highlighter. Then we have one...
From Jeffree Star.
We do, yeah.
So the mystery boxes are back in 3 sizes for summer this time around.
Surprised you didn't say Christmas in July.
That doesn't surprise me either. Fuck. So this is launching 19th of July at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. These do run out very, very quickly, so you do have a few hours notice because... Even though this is going up our time, the 19th, it's not yet the 19th in the US, so you have some time. Prepare yourself. There's the mini box that contains 3 items. It is $20, but you get $50 value. There's a premium box, which is $45. It contains 5 items, and you get $94 value. And the deluxe box, which is $70, it contains 10 items and there's $175 value. These are all US dollars. They run out very, very fast. And I believe each box contains an exclusive liquid lipstick shade. And no, it's not bright yellow. It's a gorgeous shade, only available one time only when these launch. So if you are a crazy Jeffree Star fan and you want that one shade, you're going to be spending a bit of money and buying some double up products to get it. It's probably going to be green highlighters and whatnot, but you do you.
I will say, when we did his boxes, they were good value.
Yes, if you're going to use the stuff.
If you're going to
I haven't used the stuff because I don't like them. So not great value for me, but if you're a big fan, great value for you.
Yes. Okay, Colourpop. Now, I'm sure there'll be another release next week, but we're going to talk about the one that we currently know. If you are watching the video, keep your eyes on the screen for update photos.
Which is only going to be update from tomorrow. And then the next day, you're going to be on your own. So check out Instagram because that's where we'll update
Look,
you.
if something's come out and we're not talking about it, it's because it came out after we filmed this.
Correct. And
so, we have the Just a Tint lip crayons. So these are, you guessed it, lip crayons. They're $7 each and they're available now in 12 universally flattering shades.
Or you can buy them in packs.
You can. So they're selling them in duo packs. There's 6 of them. You've got Coconut's About You, You're a Peach, Gimme a Slice, Cherry and Bright, Guava Have It, Dragging My Heart Around. And they're based around fruits. Now, do they smell like the fruits that they're meant to?
If they do, I am interested.
I'm buying all of them.
I doubt they will,
doubt
though.
it.
But I think they should.
I think they should.
And just to clarify, the duos are $12 each. So you save,
sorry. Yep.
Yeah, no, you didn't say the price of them.
Yep.
But yeah, you save $2 if you buy the duos. And the duos do work because they've got the same sort of undertones. One's just a little bit like more nude, or one's a little bit deeper, or whatever it might be. But the sort of pairing works really well. I actually really like this idea. I think, chubby sticks were really, really big, probably when we started blogging.
They were, yeah.
Like, I remember the Revlon, what were those stick ones? Yeah, Revlon had the Colour Burst balm stains that were like glossy, and then they brought out matte, then they brought out like a shimmery version, and they were massive back in the day. And these are really like handy things to have.
They're so easy to use.
Super easy to use. So it's good to see them with probably a good price point and maybe hopefully a good formula. But yeah, these are out now. One other thing that I wanted to mention while we talk about Colourpop, even though it's not super Colourpop directly related.
But it's close enough.
Close enough. All right, there's this new brand floating around on Instagram, and according to some people, it is a sister brand created by Colourpop, and it's Soul Beauty. And they're releasing like shimmer body sprays, like body oils. So there's 4 shades. They're $15 each, and the shades are soft gold, platinum, warm gold, and bronze. So there we go. I don't know too much about this brand. It could be Colourpop's body brand. But
usually they announce it.
Yeah, but I think it's only news from like now as we're filming, so I think it will evolve as we're editing this.
Okay.
Yeah.
While we're talking about Colourpop and potential Colourpop brands, let's talk about one that we know is Colourpop's sister, Fourth Ray Beauty. They have the Papaya Face Milk. So this one uses papaya enzyme, which is good for exfoliating the skin. They're saying it's just a moisturiser for healthier skin.
Yeah, it's out now as well.
It is.
And a few people are speculating, and I think this probably is pretty accurate from looking back at what Colourpop's or Fourth Ray and Colourpop has done recently. When the watermelon birthday collection came out from Colourpop, they also released a watermelon face milk and also a oil. And then when they were about to release the yellow palette, they had just released a turmeric face milk. So people are starting to think that Fourth Ray Beauty is sort of aligned with the colours that Colourpop are going to release.
Yeah.
So it would not surprise me if by the time this is up, there's an orange or peach eyeshadow palette up.
Yeah.
But there might not be because I've said it and I put it out to the universe and they're like, no, you're wrong.
You can't have it. M Cosmetics, we have Colour Drop Serum Blushes. So they're a serum formula blush that has a sheer buildable colour and a dewy glow.
They look interesting. I think the packaging looks interesting.
Yeah.
The concept of it, like, I don't mind a sort of cream blush or a serum blush if they work well.
And don't lift your makeup.
If these work well, I think they could do pretty well.
Yeah.
There's 4 shades. There's Rose Milk, which is a blush pink. There's Sunset Sky, which is a warm coral. Soft Amethyst, which is a rose berry. And Pink Nectar, which is a watermelon pink. Launching on the 22nd of July. All right, then we've got some new lip glosses from Glossier. So they had a clear lip gloss a little while ago, and now they've added a red one and a holographic one to go along with those. So they're $14 each, US dollars, and they're available now. The holographic is just like a shimmer. It's not actually holographic. It just adds a little bit of sparkle to the lips. It's like a clear with sparkle.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, I Heart Revolution. So, oh my god, I feel like I have I Heart Revolution fatigue.
And
Revolution Beauty and
we're going to be talking about more as well.
We are. Mm-hmm. So, we've got 3 new palettes from I Heart Revolution. God, the names confuse me. We have the Tasty Pizza palette, the Tasty Chili palette, and the Tasty Avocado palette, and they are color themed to fit with
supposedly
kind of with the pizza and the chili and the avocado theme.
A lot of people are interested in the avocado one because it is green and browns and avocado coloured and it's very trendy right now.
Yes.
People and myself don't understand why the pizza palette has so many greys.
I don't.
If you're eating grey pizza, there's something wrong.
Don't eat grey pizza.
Yeah.
Then we have fruity highlighters and fruity blushes. So there's 2 shades for each. You've got banana and pineapple highlighters. So banana is a golden glow with subtle apricot shimmer, and pineapple is a golden shimmer with a tangy yellow. Then we have fruity blushes in strawberry, which is a matte rose with strawberry bubblegum pink.
Yeah, shimmer on the in the middle. Yeah.
And then we have peach, which is a matte apricot with a peach shimmer. They are £4, €4.99, €7 US dollars or $8 Australian dollars. And the palettes are £10, €11.99, euro, 15 US, 18 Australian dollars for pizza, 20 for chili and avocado. You know why?
Because pizza.
Because green and red is
better than grey and pizza. No, pizza's great. Love pizza.
Love pizza. Had it the other night. Very happy girl.
I wish I had it the other night. I would buy this strawberry blush if it smelled like strawberries.
Yes.
If it doesn't,
they don't.
I feel like whatever I've tried from Makeup Revolution kind of smells synthetic.
Yeah.
Like cheap shoes.
Yes.
I don't want it. But if this smelled like strawberry, I would buy it even though I'd probably never use it. I'd just occasionally sniff it because it's amazing.
Yeah. Like I said, I've got such fatigue with Makeup Revolution brands, like everything they release.
It just all goes.
That I'm just, once, like, I will never think about this again.
That's fair.
Because I need to repress it.
That's fair. All right, Kylie Skin has announced some body products. So these are 3 body products launching on the 22nd of July. There is the Coconut Body Lotion, the Coconut Body Scrub, and the Broad Spectrum SPF Sunscreen Oil. So I think they're all, coconutty kind of probably scented. Launching on the 22nd. The ad of this is cringe. And that's what most people are talking about when they see this line, is that she's either so full of herself that she's making a semi-porno for a skincare range, or who are they actually trying to market this to. And I reckon she's using her assets to sell products.
Yeah.
Not the first time. And it's working for her.
Apparently. Look,
I'm not the target audience, but it's working for her.
I think it's interesting. I've never really been sold by like the whole sex sells thing. Like to me, I'm just like, get out of my face. Like, I don't want to fucking see that. I don't care what you do behind closed doors, but don't fucking stick it in my face.
Yeah, but it clearly works.
Scrub my eyeballs with a toothbrush.
I agree, but it clearly works for some people because she's, she's selling shit. She's selling shit.
If you don't support it,
don't buy it.
That's right.
All right, we've seen a new blush bronzer product from L'Oreal. This is the Cherie on the cake. So this is half blush, half bronzer. Mm-hmm. It's supposed to be cherry coloured blush and chocolate coloured bronzer.
Beautiful.
So it's currently available at some places.
Some.
In Europe. It's hard. L'Oreal, they just dribble things out occasionally.
L'Oreal don't tell anyone shit about shit.
They don't. But it does have a little cupcake on it, which is cute.
It's cute.
And I like this range. The peach one's really nice.
Yeah,
I like the melon one's nice. Yeah. So I reckon it'd actually be quite nice.
I don't like that your neighbour's like, fucking stop.
Don't stomp on my parade.
Lush. We've got a couple of things. Makeup brushes have launched in Australia. So these are vegan, cruelty-free, synthetic makeup brushes. So there's 13 brushes in total. There is also a brush wrap that you can purchase. It's $30 Australian. We've got Australian dollars here. And then there is a brush set where you can buy all 13 brushes with a brush wrap, and it is $450.
Yeah, so a lot of people are quite shocked by the price, but do note that this is Australian dollars, so it's not US dollars. Also, what they're trying to do is make quite high quality brushes. So this is not like your E.L.F throwaway brushes that you buy and then you wash and they break straight away, which I have had that happen with many E.L.F brushes. This is actually handmade premium tools. They've put a lot of effort into this. I feel like this is probably more targeting cruelty-free vegan makeup artists that want to use this in their kit, which is why it's so pricey. But it does sound like they've put a lot of effort into it to make it quite premium. They also use like traditional techniques, which sort of reminds me a lot of what Japanese brush artists, creators use. And the actual brush handles are made from recyclable aluminium or aluminum if you're from the US, and they're biodegradable. They're sustainably sourced wood, and they're using cellulose-based lacquer and vegan glue. So they're really putting a lot of effort into it. So they're available now exclusively online in Australia, and I'm not too sure when they're coming elsewhere. Usually in the UK and Asia, they're out before Australia, so they're probably out.
Then we have a new perfume range. So this is the Goddess perfume range. This scent is based on one of their extremely popular bath bombs, Goddess.
Yes.
So it contains sandalwood, Damascus rose, jasmine, and you can get it in a spray bottle perfume. In a spray bottle. It comes in 2 sizes. There's also a solid moisture-rich perfume oil and a soap and a wash card. So
I'm not too sure what a wash card is, but they're saying that it's
like a solid dried out soap.
Yeah, it's saying it's an alternative to a bottled shower gel.
Made with apple pulp.
It's weird. But anyway, that's available online now in Australia and will be available in store in August. I have heard that that's already available in the UK as well.
Oh, we're back to Makeup Revolution.
Oh, we are, baby.
The fatigue is real. So we actually have a collaboration here. This is with an influencer named Makeup by Jack. So what we have is a palette. It's a 20 pan palette, and
he's created his perfect palette.
Right. The composition of the palette is designed to help you create 4 different eye looks divided into 4 sections. Each quarter is made up of 5 carefully curated shades to create a full eye look. Okay, that makes sense.
And we have the sort of weird swatches of their swatching on the fingers, those quads. It's strange. But it's available now if you want it.
Revolutionbeauty.com. It's £10, €11.99, Euro, 15 Australian dollars. Sorry, 15 US dollars, 20 Australian dollars.
Makeup Revolution has also announced that they're launching nail polishes. So this is going to be high colour pigmentation, free from all nasties, whatever that means, cruelty-free, vegan, avocado oil. All right. I think it's in a fine Italian glass with a wide brush. Made in the UK, over 40 shades, launching on the 17th of July, revolutionbeauty.com and Superdrug. So this sounds like it's probably going to be UK exclusive for now. We did talk last week about Holo Taco and the problems with shipping internationally. Someone did message me, so thank you for messaging me. They said that they work in the industry in the UK, in the US, and you can ship nail polish internationally from the US. It just costs like 3 or 4 times the amount of money. But I did double check because I know in Australia we can't ship nail polish internationally via plane, and in the UK it's the same. So even though the US can ship internationally nail polishes at a much higher rate on a plane, a lot of countries won't let you do it, and UK is one of them. So I don't know if this is going to be just UK exclusive or if they're going to ship it out in bulk to their other sort of distributors to make it worldwide.
Excellent.
But to the point that I remember talking to someone from Illamasqua when Illamasqua was still in Australia, they actually had to find nail polish manufacturers in Australia to create their formula because they couldn't ship the nail polish to Australia. So that all the different brands often have different formula, slightly tweaked nail polishes in each country because they'll just find a local manufacturer and they'll send like the packaging and the, pigments and whatnot, and then they'll make them in the country. That's how a lot of brands like Revlon and all that kind of stuff actually get around the rules. So there you go.
NARS. We have massive lipstick collections coming. So we've got the original 12 Icon lipstick collection. Now this is a relaunch of the 12 original shades that they started with, and they're going to be reissued in limited edition packaging. So it looks quite similar to the Audacious lipstick packaging.
But they're like a dark burgundy red colour.
So they are coming in matte, satin and sheer finishes. Not sure if they've been reformulated, but
they're the original colours.
Yeah. Original colours. Then we have the Iconic Lipstick Collection. Hold on to your horses. 60 shades in matte, satin and sheer finishes. The packaging is similar to the original 12 Iconic Lipstick Collection, but
the traditional black and white.
Yes. Now, I don't know what's happening to the original lipstick collection. But
they weren't very popular.
No.
No one buys their original lipstick collection, so this is probably taking over from it when they...
Potentially.
You know when they, like, redid their eyeshadows?
Yes,
And that just took over from the eyeshadows. They did it with the highlighters as well. This wouldn't surprise me if this is just a big relaunch. It's saying it's for their 25th anniversary.
Yes.
So because they launched with lipsticks, they're relaunching their lipsticks for the 25th anniversary. This is available from mid-August. In Nordstrom, Neiman Marcus and Sephora, and I believe it's coming elsewhere in September. So, it'll be rolling out, and it sounds like, maybe the original Iconic ones might be limited edition, but definitely the 60 Iconic, I think it's a relaunch.
It's a relaunch, yeah.
All right, Nudestix have just hinted at something new coming soon. It's the tinted cover, whatever that means. It applies a little bit of a tint to the skin and it's moisturizing. So it sounds like their version of a tinted moisturizer or a BB cream. But this has just been sneak peek today, so I don't know too many details.
All right. Opera Cosmetics, we have a limited edition highlighter. And it looks like, is it in collaboration with Project Influencer and March Beauty World?
No, it's in collaboration with March Beauty World, who is, I think, Samantha March.
Okay.
I think that hashtag is them trying to push their collaborations.
Right.
So
I see.
essentially what this is, and it's launched already now on the Ofra website. It's exclusive to the Ofra website. They've taken Samantha March's two favourite highlighters, Pillow Talk and Star Island, and they've merged it into one. So it would have been better if it was half-half because you can actually use it a lot easier, but it's in like little quarters. It looks cool, but it's, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's $29 and they've also created a lip set of her favourite nudes. So it's just a curated set. And they're all nudes, but they're all existing shades.
Yes. Pixie, we have new Retinol and Jasmine collection. So it's been created with the time release Retinol and anti-inflammatory Jasmine.
Good combination because retinol can inflame the skin.
I like this idea. So we've got the Retinol Jasmine Cleanser, the Retinol Tonic, which we did previously know about, the Jasmine Oil Blend, Overnight Retinol Oil, the Retinol Jasmine Lotion, and the Retinol Eye Cream.
So it's all available now.
Excellent. Give it to me. I want it all.
All right, from Real Techniques, we've seen a new sponge coming. So this is the Miracle Powder Sponge with microfiber technology for an even application for all your fave powder products. Available now at Target in the US and launching globally in fall. So this is like a soft pink color, but it's that flocked kind of finish. It's not the traditional sponge. It's more like, what was that sponge?
Like the Juno.
Like the Juno sponge, but the same shape as the Miracle Complexion sponge. So they're sort of marketing it as being more for powder products, but I guess you could still use this with base products if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But yeah, there you go.
From Revlon, we have a limited edition Mrs. Maisel Marvelous Super Lustrous Collection. So this is inspired by Mrs. Maisel.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know either.
I think it's a TV show.
I think so. Maisel TV. So they've got two trios. We've got Take the Stage Reds. This is $19.99. It consists of Cherries in the Snow, which is a creamy cool fuchsia red lipstick, Certainly Red, which is a creamy true juicy red, and Fire and Ice, which is a creamy bright and fiery orange red lipstick. Then we have Stand Up Nudes. Again, this is $19.99. We've got Pink Truffle, which is a sheer pink brown lipstick. Rum Raisin is a creamy mauvey brown, and Blushing Mauve, which is a pearlized warm pinky nude lipstick. These are available now on Amazon.
And can I point out that these don't have limited edition packaging and they're all, from what I understand, existing shades.
That's what I thought.
Fire and Ice has been around for decades.
Like,
and so
literally-
is Cherries in the Snow. So this is just repackaged to capitalize on
people who like a TV show.
Correct. All right, so Sigma adding 3 new brushes to their range. They've already added it. It's already done. It's there. So this is pretty much just adding detail versions, like smaller versions of some really popular brushes they've already got in the range. So the new brushes are the E27 Detail Blender Brush, which is US $15. This is a smaller version of the E25 blending brush. There's the E33 Detail Diffused Crease. They're all $15 each. That's a detail version of the E38 Diffused Crease. And there's the E42 Precision Firm Blender, which is the detail version of the E44 Firm Blender. You could also buy this in a bundle set, $69 where you get the 3 popular larger sort of brushes and then the
3 new ones.
The 3 new ones.
Yeah.
So this was available from the 16th of July on Sigma. I did hear that it's been out in the UK for a while, so might not be news for everyone.
Sisley Paris are releasing a new and improved version of its Phyto Tint Eclat. So this is the Phyto Tint Ultra Eclat. It's a brightening foundation with a velvety matte natural finish. The formula incorporates a spectrum of natural ingredients such as zinc, copper, and magnesium, and they create a lightweight second skin-like finish which allows the skin to breathe. It'll be launching in September, and it'll have a range of 14 shades and in cool and warm undertones. They skipped out on the neutrals because it's meant to be a complexion enhancing foundation.
Can I say that is bullshit? Only because you can need neutral undertones to your foundation. If you give me a pink or a yellow, I look too pink or I look too yellow. I need a neutral. Not that I'm going to buy it because it's damn expensive and it's not my price point. But to say, oh, we just didn't do neutrals because it's not good enough. But people are raging at the colour range, and I think that's totally fair. Devil's advocate, which I don't like being in this instance, but this is probably a very large range for Sisley. These types of really hoity-toity expensive foundation ranges. We were talking about it. Was it powder foundations? We were talking about the other week, and we were talking about the shade range is like Holiday in the Alps, Holiday at the Bahamas, Holiday in the blah, blah, blah. La Mer?
Yeah, it was La Mer. Yeah, it was La Mer.
So we were saying that pretty much the target demographic is not
rich white women.
It's this. It's not the rest of the world. No. It's the 1%. So feel free to be offended, but they're probably not targeting us.
They're not. They're 100% not. No.
Whoever's they're targeting is not watching this. No. Sorry to tell you.
And they don't care.
They don't give a shit. They're like, this is massive for our rich holidayers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sunday Riley, we have a new Ice Ceramide Moisturising Cream. So we don't know much about this. It was shown at a Sephora Singapore press event. But basically they're saying it soothes dry and sensitive skin by strengthening the skin's natural moisture barrier for intense hydration. It's good for day and night.
It looks tinted. I don't know if that's just because that's what the packaging... it's just a jar.
Yeah.
That'd be cool if it was actually like a tinted, I don't know. All right.
Last thing.
Woo!
Viseart have hooked up with Camera Ready Cosmetics to create a 12 Colour Pro Artist palette.
They're doing this a lot, aren't they?
Yeah.
Hooking up with different stores and being like, we're just going to make little curated palettes just for your store.
Yep. So this one is $80 US. Like we said, they did do one with Alco, and now they're doing one with CRC. So they're saying that it is a well-rounded palette for bridal and commercial work. It's designed exclusively by Camera Ready Cosmetics founder and professional makeup artist Mary Erickson, and it features classic hues with cool undertones in a range of complementary matte and shimmer shades from soft pinks, rich purples, and everyday neutrals. No colour goes unused. Available now at Camera Ready Cosmetics.
The black would go unused in my collection. I don't really use black.
That's fair.
But there you go. That one looks a little bit more boring than the Alcone one that we saw.
That's bridal makeup for you.
That's true. That's very dark bridal makeup, though. Anyway. Yeah, I get it. That's like eyeshadow palettes from like 7 years ago.
Yeah,
that's pretty much all you could get.
You do use. I actually used to use a lot of black in bridal makeup, and you don't use a lot of it, but you use it very often. Yeah, and it's usually to like
intensify the
give
lash
shadow
line.
and So I'm not surprised to see a black in there.
There we go. All right, Editing Cat here, and I'm going to throw in a few things that have just come up while I'm editing. So this is a little bit more up to date than it would have been otherwise. The first thing is we've seen a new primer being released from Fenty. Now this is the Pro Filter Mattifying Primer. $32 US, and it is actually releasing on Friday the 19th of July, online only, and officially releasing in stores on the 15th of August. So even though this is sort of not urgent news because it is officially in stores in August, but I did want to mention that when this was put on the website, it had instructions that told you to apply 1 to 2 pumps starting at the center of your face and blending outwards. For the ultimate first step to the Fenty face, follow with Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation for a natural finish, or Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation for a soft matte finish. Now, that has since been changed. They've taken out the part about the Hydrating Longwear Foundation. So you can see on the screen the difference. But what that implies is there's a new foundation range coming. I reckon by the 15th of August, this is going to launch. So there's a whole new sort of range coming from Fenty. But in the meantime, there is a mattifying primer. A few people are confused because the original primer seems to be quite mattifying for a lot of people, but this must be even more mattifying. So it mattifies skin, it fights shine all day, and it smooths the look of pores without feeling tight or dry, so you can keep your makeup looking fresh without caking. And Fenty, if you're going to come for us, you leaked your own information on your website, so be more careful in the future. Another release that has already launched between filming and this being up is a new sort of collaboration from Tarte Cosmetics. So this is a pack that is in collaboration with Whitney Simmons. So it's her Tarte favorite set. It includes a little palette. It's an 8-shade warm-toned eye and cheek palette. So it looks like there's a blush and highlighter in sort of a larger pan, and then 6 eyeshadows, a mix of mattes and shimmers. You could probably also use the blush and highlighter on your eyes. Then there's a full-size limited edition Glide and Glow buttery lipstick in the shade Bare Bud. So this is a nude lipstick. There's also the Deluxe Man Eater Voluptuous Mascara. So that's available now on tartecosmetics.com. It's $35 and 49 Australian dollars. We've also seen a sneak peek from a friend of ours, Nikkia Joy. So she's got a cosmetics brand called Nikkia Joy Cosmetics. She said that there is a brand new product launching this week. Now, it's launching Thursday, the 18th of July, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. GMT, or Friday, the 19th at 5 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So it's launching all at the same time, but those are different time zones. So if you're in Australia, it's Friday morning. If you're in the US or the rest of the world, it's Thursday night. And we don't know what it is yet, but we can see some packaging, and we can also see what looks like a broken up highlighter. So my best guess is a highlighter. We won't be able to update this until next week, but do keep an eye out on our Instagram if you want to see more. Lastly, we've seen an update to the Hip Dot and SpongeBob SquarePants collaboration. So we talked about this a few weeks ago. We talked about the Bikini Bottom eyeshadow palette, which is $36. So what we've now seen is also the Jellyfish lip gloss set. It's a pack of 3 for $30. There's the shade Feelin' Pineapple, which is gold. There's Coral Number 5, which is a sheer blue, which looks like a baby blue. And then there's Sea Stargazer, which is a sheer pink. We've also seen the Sandy Cheeks Blush Bronzer Palette, which is $18. And this is a half pan blush, half pan bronzer. Then there is the SpongeBob and Patrick sheet masks. So it's a 4-pack of sheet masks, $20. Or you can buy the full collection of everything for $120. This is launching 17th of July, so it's already out when you're listening to this or watching this. And that is the last bit of update news I'm going to give. So signing off, back to the regular episode. So sorry that was a little bit rushed. It's only because we're doing a VIP chat and we're running late.
We are.
I was surprised at how much stuff was in that folder to chat about.
God.
My God.
And bloody Lady Gaga being a disappointment to us all, and we have to get it off our chest.
If only we could just do a quick rave about, oh, look how exciting these things are. But no.
She's smashing it. Go, doll. Can't wait for the next thing.
No, wasn't one of those.
The time has come to dedicate this episode to a Beauty News VIP, and that VIP is Crazy Katie.
Crazy Katie.
We love a good Crazy Katie on a
do.
Tuesday afternoon.
We do.
Thank you so much.
Or Friday, or Thursday night, or whatever you're watching
for us,
this.
it's Tuesday.
It is indeed.
Thank you for supporting us, Katie, and thank you to everyone who supports Beauty News in whichever way you choose to do it. And actually, there is one last thing I would like to say before Kat gives you the emoji. last week's response to our sponsor was so lovely. You guys, like, thank you so much for being so supportive with that. It really does help us.
It does. Takes the pressure off our shoulders.
It really does. It makes things a lot easier. You can sleep better at night.
We can. Thank you very much. And also, I thought, look, I'm going to leave the emoji up to you guys.
Good idea.
In response to what you think of the Haus Labs release. So the Lady Beauty. Oh, we've been here a while. The Lady Gaga makeup range.
House Beauty, Haus Labs, Haus Laboratories. You would be forgiven.
Amazon.
Getting it mixed up.
Amazon.
House Amazon Laboratory.
Lady Amazon. I'd love to know in emoji form what you think of it. And also we want to know what you found most interesting, most cringe, most whatever of the week, because it really helps us out when we are trying to do the top 10 at the end of the month. And we can look through your comments and see what people are talking about, either loving or hating or whatever it might be. And I might also put up a quick poll in the community tab based on what people are talking about in the comments, and you can vote for what you think is most interesting. So
excellent.
We're doing it.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you in the next one. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe. Bye.
Bye.
God, who fucking cares?
Not me.
The time has come to dedicate this episode. Sorry.